Alright, fresh t-shirt on. I'm meant to get my mic and attach my mic. I'm going. Can I still do that now? I wonder. Let me see, because the volume. I realise volume is very bad when I'm speaking. I'll do it for the afternoon session. Let's see how this one goes. I'll talk into the microphone loud at least for now for this one. Great British Pound USD about to take out. Well, it's just taken out today's low and it's about to take out yesterday's low. We'll see how the reaction goes. We might just want to trade inside. Lately it's been a little bit different. The market's been breaking the lows and continuing a lot. And then after a good amount of time coming back in, but it's been either trading down or trading above the higher lows and continuing, or having a small continuation, usually a little bit bigger than usual. Prior to this sort of how the market is sort of acting now, you'd get to these lows and you'd get heavy rejections and market would trade back up to the highs of the day. But now it's sort of breaking, so we've got to be a little bit more weary before we make sure we get good confirmation before we enter. So the market's just at yesterday's daily low, just taking it out now. Market just opened. We'll see if we get a rejection and it wants to come back inside. So yesterday's daily low has been taken out. We see how the market acts, might give us a possible entry. All right, I'm looking for an entry. See, we've got this 2-minute inversion here. 2-minute inversion. Wait for this to close, and we're going to get an entry long. See how we've rejected. I could have got an aggressive entry. I could tell by this bar, but I'm doing my best not to be so aggressive all the time because it works, but the market does change in nature sometimes in how it acts. And lately, it's been acting a little bit different, so I've been a little bit more patient. But I want to catch this 2-minute inversion right now. So I'm going to take this 2-minute inversion. We've got a 2-minute inversion coming. I'm looking for an entry. Waiting for the close of this bar, then some type of retracement. When's that closing? Next minute, 1 minute. See if it closes and we get a little bit of a retracement, then we can enter. I should have got in possibly this more aggressive entry here at 126.12-ish as soon as this closed, but being a little bit more patient, you know. How long left? 5 seconds on this 2-minute bar for the next bar to come. Let's see if we get some type of retracement that gives us an entry. But I want to be in this trade. I don't know if it's just going to keep going. I want to come back. I don't want to, my stop loss is only 5 pips. So I've got to be a little bit careful. I need something to hold my stop loss. We've got 2. Let's see if the market. We need some type of retracement. We're not just going to get in at the high. Let's see if we get a little bit of a retracement. We do have this 1 minute fair value gap here to enter on. And you have another one right here under the market. The market just looks like it wants to keep going. I really want to enter, but there's no way for me to put my stop loss if it just turns around and comes back. There's no way at all. Pretty annoying. Should have just taken the aggressive entry, but we didn't, and it is what it is. So I'm just got patient. So we'll see if we get entry. Waiting for some type of retracement. It might not come. When you get these wide ranging bars, the market just wants to go. But we might get this in. Let's see. 7, 6 to 8. So we might get. Yeah, the market's just. I should have taken this. See, as we liquidated this low and came back in pretty strong, should have entered on aggressive entry. Yeah, definitely. It's annoying when you don't take these type of trades and you know that they're going to move pretty quickly. It's annoying. So I've annoyed myself already, but there you go. This is the market's gone where we is what it is. Yeah, so it's a displacement anyway. It will be a displacement. We just wait for a retracement back for us to get an entry. With these type of trades, when we're taking up daily lows and we reverse and we get an inversion on the 1 minute with some volume, basically with like, you can see the momentum in the bar, a wide ranging bar. But the only thing that slowed me down a little bit was this second inversion here, which is second fair value gap here. When you get them in a row like that, it's not always the best trade to just get in straight away. So then things can slow you down. Let's trade just would have been straight to target, instant. So maybe at 9. It's more than a little bit at 9. Very nice. Very nice. So we just got to sit here and wait, see if we get something to tap back into this 2-minute fair value gap. Just got to sit here and wait, see if we get some type of retracement. You know, I am a little bit annoyed at myself because I do like to take these aggressive trades. And I don't like to be sitting out of them, in honesty, when they happen like this. Especially in these daily lows. It's a little bit annoying. I'm thinking if the price retraces fast, if the price retraces quickly, then we'll still look longs. But if it stays up there, messes around, does some liquidity sweeps before it comes down, it's probably going to carry on to come down and take out the low. We'll probably look for a short, to be honest. Yes, my bro. How you doing? You good? I pray as well. Yeah. I'm sure they're still all available, man. Pray you well. Yes, my bro. Pray you well. Um, yes, my bro. Pray you well. Nah, all good, man. All good. As long as things are well, that's what that matters. Um, you see, the setup just never came back. That is the entry. Once, like, when you get that aggressive move, that real V shape on the 1 minute and 2 minute, especially that 1 minute inversion, all right. Fair value gap just above, but then they like to move. So I'm a little disappointed that I didn't catch the move as I should have, but they'll be set up and I'll just be patient and wait. market want to do? We want to come and make another low, bounce and go back up. At the moment, we're making lower lows and higher lows. So patient, waiting. If you had a short bias, you possibly would have had an entry at that 126.25 area. But I'm not sure I want to short against a daily low. The way price bounced off it, so I just want to see how price reacts. It might keep going and make a new low. There you go. If it does that and it retraces and fails, then I can look for a short. In that case, if it shows me. Otherwise, I'm going to look for some type of failure within one of these two fair value gaps to go long. We see what the market does. We might just want to take out the low, who knows. But for now, we've had a clear displacement. We've moved above the last previous higher low. This was our last higher low. Made a low. We've bounced above that. You could say it's nearly internal. Would that be internal? Is that a drop up? Yeah, no, that's definitely counted. Yeah, that's an important fact. So we've definitely had a displacement. We've taken out this higher low and this higher low here. Came up to this one, creating more of a liquidity pool running along here, which is starting to build a thesis for longs. You know, there's a lot of liquidity building above now. So we just want to watch how price reacts down in these fair value gaps. If it gets to these, it should do. We'll see. But if it gets all the way down here, it's probably going to liquidate the low. But we'll see. We'll see how price reacts. We're roughly about 50% discount of that range at the moment. Yeah, literally 50%. Yeah, exactly 50%. So a real good discount's about that 70, between that 61 and 76. But if it pulls back, anyway, we'll see. We'll see. You see, I didn't go all the way down. It's good, but at the same time, it's so close to the lows. That's what's just really, it's closed perfectly on 2 minute as an inversion. Just didn't take that this low, but it's good, but there's just no manipulation. It's hitting in the right places, forming, like, getting the correct momentum, but it just ain't had no manipulation. That's why I'm not in this trade already. Like, you learn to wait for liquidation event, because I was always the liquidation event. I was always the liquidation event. I'd be in and then I'd be the liquidation event. So now I wait for the liquidation event to happen and then possibly look for entry. And I do miss good trades that are set up well, but when you get burnt like 10 billion times over and over, and it's like every time you get in, it does the opposite. I'd rather, like, now just being annoyed that I'm not in the trade and it's going, but you've got to be patient in this game. Obviously, you have to take risks, but at the same time, you need to be patient. Otherwise, you get burnt more than you don't. So we'll just stay on the sidelines. The reason I've been a lot more patient with trades that I was taking very quickly, not too long ago, is because the market movement is actually changing. Like, you can see it when you're watching the market, or a market, over and over, day in, day out, years, 2 years. You start to sort of feel and see the patterns when it's sort of changing, especially when you're patient. You start to see certain patterns, especially the pattern I started seeing, like, there was no news, but daily lows and daily highs were getting broken, and then continuations were happening a good distance before they thought about retracing. Like, whereas before, it'd be getting to them like how it happened just now. it will be like that reaction, very quick reaction, very quick entry, you know. So there's always another setup. It's just good to be patient, especially when things are not totally aligning for some reason, or you're not, when you see the setup, you know it, you know, whether win, lose or draw, when things align in the correct way, you know, you're in. So when it's something that you're not sure about and you take it and then it goes against you, it's the worst feeling in trading, to be honest. So it's better to have to be honest, the pain of watching a trade, you not being in the trade and going, than opposed to getting in the trade, thinking it's going to go, and it turns around on you, and you thought you should have stuck to certain rules in your plan that do say, look, let me hang on for a sec. That pain is a lot less than that pain, you know. So, like, I do want to be in the trade. Who don't? You can, you know, you see it going up, you want to be in it. I wanted to be in it. Tell myself I should have been in it, but it's what it is. Like over here, I wanted to be in this from over here when it broke this and done this, but because the market behavior has slightly been changing lately, I've been a little bit more patient. And it's been doing the same sort of thing that it's doing right now. Like, I've been watching it happening over the past maybe a few weeks now, but I've been really seeing it over the past, I've been seeing this happening now past couple weeks, yeah, and then I've been really sort of noticing it over the past week, you know. So we just take it in. Yeah, nothing to do. Going both to watch this movie. I'm going to go on a different screen. When it's like that, I get annoyed. It just is what it is. Like you made the decision. I'm just, obviously, because your body wants to be in a winning trade, and it just is what it is. But not every trade that could possibly be a winning trade is a good trade for you to be in at the end of the day. And my bio was sitting on my other screen for no reason. You see how Price tapped in to both of these perfectly. Tapped in, broke up, broke above, came back, tapped in, broke above. Can't make it up. Happens over and over again, these type of things.
To the seamstress on the legs, yeah?
Who did you speak to my mum?
I need to do it ASAP.
Yeah.
But you're making her people make the dress for you, or you're taking it to your people?
They're gonna make the dress. They're gonna make the dress for you in command. Send it down, and then they'll send down my cloth. My cloth's white, and a bit of your kente will be in my inside of my cloth, and then I'm gonna let my guy make mine.
Okay. All right. Then that's it. And then I'll just go and sort it out now. Because she says she needs the measurement before the week is up. So, top and bottom, or just the dress you prefer?
Who? They're gonna do you a kente like a dress. Ain't they styling it? How you doing it? Has my mum asked you to style it yourself or something?
I want it. I want to have some sort of influence because sometimes them dresses when it comes, they look strange.
Yeah, well then tell them, just send them. Well, send them.
Like?
Not really. I don't know. You just got to send them what you like, really. Then that's it.
But send me a picture of you, though, because you.
I haven't got no pictures. I haven't got no pictures of nothing.
Ghanaian women in there,
You ain't got no pictures of nothing.
In terms of what you see.
You ain't got no pictures of nothing.
All right. Well, I'll send you a few then. Yeah.
All right.
And then you tell me. All right, then let me go into the thing and I'll speak to you.
All right, I'll see ya.
Okay?
Yeah. Piece of shit phone. A new phone, definitely. Phone's had enough. That double top. It's a double top there. It's a double top. And we've still got all these liquidities that I've built up here. Let's see where this market pulls back to. If it pulls back and it starts to liquidate some of these lows, we're going to look for entry long, definitely. We're getting a lot of liquidity resting up here. Let me see if we get a good enough of a retracement for me to get entry. Because we're going long. Let's see what gets liquidated at some of these lows. This one, and then maybe we might tap back into here. But this is actually setting up to go long. There's a lot of liquidity here. So just keep watching. Got another hour of the session to go. 1 hour into the session. But to be honest, this is a good signal that this setup is starting to play out like this now. It's showing these rejections happening again instead of like it just sort of breaking through very strongly and kind of continuing and then doing like a 30-bar move before it thinks about finally later in the day retracing back into that daily zone, you know, maybe failing later or whatever. But this is a good sign because I've been seeing them over the past week or two. So it's going to be me sort of saying, okay, I need to start getting back these entries again. These quick trades, especially when they happen at 8 o'clock. This all happened at 8 o'clock, just as we opened. Literally some 8:01, 8 o'clock literally, as we broke down. 8:01, created the fair value gap on the 1 minute. 8:02, closed that fair value gap. 8:03, by 8:04, the 2 minute fair value gap was closed. But the entry definitely had to be aggressive. It's 126.13. Definitely 14 at the worst. 14, how much pips was that? 14.9. Just about, yeah, we just about made it 1 to 3. Yeah, price looks like it wants to go without us. And the thing is, like, I need a good little retracement, really. get to that money. This has got sell-off vibes. It's been up there for a while. Been pricing up in the place for a while. I don't know, man. It's like getting sell-off vibes. I would like a retracement, but when it's just taking, it stays messing about for long. But we might just go long. Might just break above and go long. Obviously, I wanted to retrace. I want to go short before it goes long. This might just go all the way down, take out these whole lows. I'm actually seeing that. But to be honest, I won't be looking for shorts until we break under that daily low, because we're coming down into support, especially after liquidation. You know, coming into support. That's the only reason I'm not thinking about shorting from here on now. Because you don't know the market, you can get in here now and the market just goes down a few pips and then just messes about and goes up. All that's in that situation. We've got a 2-minute fair value gap in there, right here. Let me darken this. Where is it? This one. I usually, this is the 5-minute color really. How does this color look? It's like you think it's the same. That's the 2-minute one. Yeah, this has got long vibes. This has got going long vibes. But also, we're at this sort of area of dynamic support. You never know what the market might want to do. Might want to just go up, just take out this high and just sell off like. So it's an area of patience. It's an area where you need to be patient. At the moment, it's still looking bearish in the short term. because it's looking very bearish. We never made a new low, so we had this new low. Let's mark that out on the daily. We had that new low here, so which is a lower low. We actually, after that displacement, we haven't made a lower low. We haven't made a lower low. I mean a higher low again, look. So even here, look, where we displaced, yeah, we displaced, but we never made a higher high to come back in again yet. And then if we haven't made a higher high, all right, we haven't made a higher low, we haven't made a lower low yet again. So and so it's still in the bearish. Okay, then that double top got liquidated, as we can see. We're back into the middle, pretty much the middle point of the daily range right now, it looks like. This is not a place to be taking a trade. This is not a place to be taking a trade at all. But yeah, all right, yeah, we're a little bit above 50% of the daily range today, of today's range. Obviously, you can see prices building structure to go higher. The price wants to go low now. Broken above that double top. Yeah, we're going long to the 15 minute. I'm only 4 minutes into that. Let's check the 5 minute. Next candle in 5 minutes about to close. 5 minutes just taking out this inversion. Could possibly get an entry here to go long, you know, if we're on a retracement. As soon as we get a retracement, trade it back up to the high. Just about enough. We'll see. Let's see how it reacts. Let's see if this 5 minute, 5 minutes above this inversion. Versions I just use for entries. Like, see it closed above already. So the entries are already there. We need it. We need a retracement though. So that's the 5 minute inversion closed above it. So we might be creating a 1 minute fair value gap right now. We'll see. But yeah, price was definitely long. I didn't have enough conviction in the way it set up for me at the time. So as I've explained, that this hasn't been really happening in this type of setup. So I've been a lot more patient. I'm not taking such aggressive setups here on daily low of the day, a daily low, a previous daily low, being taken out, liquidated. And even this retracement into this fair value gap, perfectly rejected entry. Okay. So no trade as of yet. 40 minutes left in this session. We'll see if we catch a trade or not. If this retracement stays shallow, we'll just end up on this 5 minute inversion. Just closed above and see if we can take it out. Should be just enough to catch the trade. Let's see. Okay, we're getting a retracement. I had some comment from someone was asking me questions, but they left obviously because I wasn't answering, and they were in my messages, my chat, but I was on the other screen, so I didn't see it. So the market's coming in, even though we had a nice close on the 5 minute, so we need to watch and see. Got a new 5 minute candle just opened. What are we looking at here? Well, it's 1 minute fair value gap. Literally just tapped into it. Yep, tapped into it and gone. Focus. I'm looking at the chat. Literally looking at the chat. So it's a little bit annoying. Should have been in already, to be honest. Should have been in as it tapped into this 1 minute fair value gap right here. So that was the entry. So we're going to take the entry off this bar right now. We should have already been in 2 or 3 pips ago. It's making me a bit dubious to get in now. Plus I have to give up some pips because I'm trading CFDs. You give up like a pip and a half just for the spread, which is something you always need to think about with your entries. Make your entries way worse than your stop losses change. And so that's why I don't just jump into trades in certain places, because of these type of factors that need to be factored in. Sometimes trade looking good, it's just setting up because of where my stop loss has to be and the way it's moving, and so I will be trading futures soon. Not as much different, but I will be definitely gone on the platforms and stuff. I should be long now, but I just should have been in a while ago, to be honest. Just not trusting it. Even though I know it's going long, you just want a better entry though. You just want your stop loss in a better place. If I'd call it at least even at 127, at least my stop loss will be down here at 122. I only trade a 5 pip stop loss, so my entries are very important. At least I'll give me some space. And we're at resistance as well. Even though it's going to want to liquidate these, but it's going to have a lot of sort of wild swings, which makes it a little bit more harder to get into. That's why the entry was down here. Already not dealing with this back and forth thing here. So I think I may have missed my entry, it looks like, anyway. So I think I've got to take that on the chin. I don't really want to chase the market and have a crappy stop loss. Or, sorry, a crappy, my stop loss positioned crappy. There we go, price coming in. It's coming in fast. The price action has turned pretty ugly, to be honest now. It's like it's getting caught in all this resistance. There's resistance here, so it's where the price is all getting caught up now. So this fair value gap got inverted straight away. Price action is not very nice at all at the moment. It doesn't look good at all. We've actually had a little shake out now. We've actually come back, we've had a little manipulation of the low, a small little pullback. But we've got a big rejection candle on the 5 minute. That's for sure. That is certain. Market's in that place where I'm still with the shorts right now, but I wouldn't take a short. I think market's going lower. Resistance has been such high resistance for it to get to this point after the second retracement. Look, we had another 1 minute inversion right here. It's quite inverted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 plus. Yeah, from the kind downside, mate. All right, let's clear some of this 5 minute. What was this 5 minute about? Let's clear some of these boxes. This 5 minute. Yeah, we inverted. We might be re-inverting again now. Literally. So I'm gonna leave the 5 minute there. Let's take away this 1 minute. This one's already got round through. This one's 2 minute. Yeah, this one's still valid. That one's still valid. All right. So, yeah, price moved pretty quickly now. It's CCR moved pretty quickly down. Definitely short vibes. Definitely short vibes. You can see the way price action is moving and acting. Look at it. It displaced, came back very quickly, started to move back as soon as it got to this 126.20 area to 126.30. It's just been fraffing about. It took it a very long time to get to that 126.30. So it showed that the resistance came very strong at that point. Now it's starting to break down and show weakness. So we'll see. Price may want to come and really liquidate these lows. That's what it seems like to me. Price going to fail and come lower. So let's see if we get some type of retracement entry. Shorts, we get more confirmation as well for the short. So let's see if that happens, or if price just keeps on going down. Massive spot. It's definitely a powerful bar combination here. If it closed above it closed. I don't even think up anyway. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I've got bullish vibes still, man. With how this is closed and what it's doing now, this is bullish vibes at the minute. How price is looking on the 15-minute, definitely bullish vibes. Looks like we just want to keep going. Hmm. Major short vibes. Like the entry. Let's see if we get entry at 126.24. Um, 126.23, 5 pips. Let's wait. Manipulation vibes, you know? Babe. I think I'm gonna be getting ready to take a short entry. Gosh, feeling for shorts. But 15 minutes still going against my. Let's take it. We're entering now, 5 pip. All right, we're in 5 pip stop loss. I'm looking for a 15 pip gain. Whatever happens, it is what it is. The market's giving me short vibes. It might take me out and go higher. But we're cool with that. Let me share my screen where I take my trades. See that retracement already? Market's so funny. Yeah. All right, here we are. So I've taken my trade, my real account. So that's it. We let it do what it wants. If it stops us out quick, it's over. We're done. But I mean, I've got short vibes from the market at the moment. High resistance, came up, failed, come up, failed again, tapped into the fair value gap that was on the other screen. So we'll just watch it on the hour. So that goes 5 pip stop loss. So is what it is. And the 15-minute, that's the only thing I really didn't like. The 15-minute was giving me long vibes, but and the 5-minute as well, really, to be honest. They're both giving me long vibes right now, to be honest. But when you actually look at them, maybe I deceived myself. Yeah, maybe I deceived myself. Because really and truly, this didn't actually take out this high here either. This is nearly like a double top, gold is resting liquidity above. Yeah. But the actual movement of the market, the price action on the lower time frame, which could be sometimes drawing in and trick you, was showing me definitely failure to go higher and wanting to go lower. Had a few manipulations within the area before. This double top manipulated, came down, manipulated again. Now we've come in, tapped into the fair value gap, and looks like we're breaking short. So, you know, but if we don't make a move out of this range soon, it's not going to be a good thing either. So we're short anyway, so it is what it is. Let it play out however it wants to play out. Go back and watch my podcast. Bloody keyboard's messing up, man. Take a screenshot, it's not letting me. You can see that it looks like price is gonna go. Price is very sticky at the moment, and on the 5 minute and 15 minute, they're still looking they're looking a little bit more bullish. They're above the 9 EMA. That's why I say that. Both of them are above the 9 EMA right now still. So the price is very sticky, and you see as it's not really, as it goes to go down, it pulls back very quickly. Obviously, still a lot of resistance. So it is what it is. I would have liked, obviously, for it to move a little bit quicker, but prices just seem to the resistance is on both sides, on the support and on the highs, So it's just sort of trapped within. It's very choppy within a certain range, I should say, I do like cleaner sort of moves. And really and truly, this wasn't a very, very clean setup. Yeah, it tapped into the fair value gap, but the actual setup wasn't very, very clean if you're looking at it. So we're still watching. Obviously, we're still confident that price will go in our direction, and if it don't, we'll look at why not and move on to the afternoon. Trading's done anyway. It's 9:57. It's the end of the session. We got in at about 9:45 anyway. So just before the session ended. Price can slow up. There's no data coming out for the next few days. So you do get these sort of slow, choppy markets, you know, mess around, you know. But if you just sort of, like, I really don't like the price action, to be honest. It's not the best setup. Not the cleanest setup, I should say, you know, in terms of what's actually played out in terms of price action. I wouldn't say I made a bad choice for shorts in what's been actually playing out. And price is still definitely overall bearish at the moment. You know, so it's just we're in a sticky area that we don't really like to be in when we're trading. Want things to sort of be a bit more smoother and make a bit more of a sort of quicker move, you know. So we've got 2 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. If we wanted to close bearish, that would be a good sign. I want to see a whole 15-minute candle close bearish on. This 1 minute to close now, and then you get the next minute that takes you the way back up. So we've still got another candle after this one, which has just opened. So we've got 1 more minute. Now in this minute, this whole candle can reverse, which is not uncommon. It's not an uncommon thing, you know. I'm gonna make a smoothie quickly. Get away from this screen. Very choppy market. Very choppy. price move in our favor. How many pips is that? 2. Maybe 5 pips. That's 5 pips. On the picture, I need a picture. Okay, screenshot. My keyboard's getting on nerves for some reason. It's really acting up right now. Boom. What the hell, man? I'm about to break even. My rules are once the trade reaches halfway to my target, I break even. I have a 5 pip stop and a 15 pip gain. So I usually wait to 7.5 pips. That went to excuse me, that went to 7.2. So I'm happy with moving it. Sometimes I just don't like moving it until it hits 7.5 exactly, but I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, it's still moving down in that direction. Let's see, what do we have? Well, we actually hit 7 pips, so it's still 0.5 away. To be honest, I can break even. Just usually, as long as it goes past that 6, as long as it goes past 5 pips, as long as it goes past 5 pips. No, I should say, as long as it goes past that 6.5 pips, it usually doesn't retrace all the way back. Usually, you know. But I think that's enough for me to break even. We just hit, that was 7 pips there, and then we went below, so that was like 7.2 pips. I think that's enough. It's quite late in the session, so we're gonna break even. I pray it don't come back to bite me in the bum. Take a picture of that. My. That's a very wide ranging bar. But like me, as I've said in other streams, if I'm like about halfway, 7 pips, 7.5 pips up on the 5 pip start, like, and it comes all the way back, the type of trades I take, you don't want to see it come all the way back. That's not the game. That's not the one. There's something. Sometimes it comes and taps and goes again, but once it goes about halfway, you really don't want to see that retracing all the way back to your entry. So me, I'm happy to stop out at break even at that time, because in the past where I've thought, okay, let me just give it some room, and it keeps going up, and you end up stopping out anyway, and you're like, well, like, it don't make sense taking a full stop out for me. And it usually, if it does that, after that, it's not coming back most of the time. If it actually keeps going up to where past your entry, it usually doesn't come back, the type of trades that I take. Got it right out my. All right. All right, just wrote out the reason for taking the trade. So I got my journaling done. I do my journaling on, like, I take a picture and then write everything on that picture. Let's see how the trade's doing. So we had a quite fair retracement, which we could be possibly now going back down. Honestly, the time it is, all right, maybe not. If this closes wide range and goes back down pretty quickly, well, that's good. If it sort of messes about, we might stop out at break even, because the time it is, price starts to just mess about, and it might want to just stay about at that supply zone until a little later. Definitely a possibility, especially how far it's retraced. So nonetheless, all good. Happy with the trade I took. And we're break even anyway, so he can do what he wants. Just looking for something. I'm trying to finish off this journal. All right, that's the journal done. What's this trade doing? Just messing about. But it's the time it is anyway, so it'll naturally be a lot more slower after the main trading time. Sorry, but after, when the biggest volume comes into the market, I should say, sorry, not main trading time. Because who knows when people are getting into this market. But we obviously know when the main volume comes in here. Okay, about to be stopped out. I had a feeling that price was going to, just back one, was going to be sitting there for too long. Yep, out. There you go. Out of break even. That's it. We'll come back this afternoon. Is what it is. We've done our best. But you see that price wasn't really moving. You can see it's going to have a shake up. It might still go lower. Might want to still come in. But it was moving very, very sticky for a long time. So it's fine. When you get halfway, as I said, look, you don't want to be still in that trade. So we're done for now, and then we'll be back this afternoon. We'll call it a day. It's probably going to come back in now, create another entry, but it's too late. The time now, price will just be messing around. You'll be in there for long. So let's come back this afternoon. I don't really trade Great British Pound USD in the afternoon. I like to trade the indices, mainly the S&P 500. But after after Great British Pound USD sometimes works out itself later on in the US session, sometimes it might show a clean move. But usually I find it does a lot of manipulation. You know, it's very hard to find an entry, so it's good to wait. So yeah, all right. So we're at break even.